Ya qawmi mu'mineen. Am I right? Salaam alaikum, all believers. And as-salam is the last thing. When we put you in your grave, what we say? Bismillah, salam alaikum. We put him, and then we... But more importantly, why salam is always like this? Why it is part of our individual and collective social life? Why is it so? And if salam is part of us as individuals, family life, and with our neighbors and outside, why Islam was not seen as the religion of salam? This is a very huge question. Al-Muslim is the one who is, this is from Imam Maududi. Imam Maududi, he said, Al-Muslim is at peace with Allah. How can you be at peace with Allah? How come? And there is the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ said, Al-Muslimu man salima al-nasu min lisanihi wa yadihi. And in another hadith, Al-Muslimu man salima al-muslimuna min lisanihi wa yadihi. Al-Muslim is at peace with himself and with everybody else. And as-salam, I forgot that. When you come home, what do you say? The Prophet ﷺ said, when you came home, you come and you enter with a big smile, musalliman, with a big smile, and say, Salam alaikum. That will put barakah in your heart, in your home, in your family. Do we do that when we come tired and we say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah? Do we say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah? Or we say, hey, I'm very hungry, please. What do we say? The Prophet ﷺ said, إذا دخلت بيتك, when you enter your house, say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And always try to enter with a big smile. Today as I teach in psychology classes, they say the most successful person is the one who will leave his work at his office. And he will come with a new positive attitude. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And if he has something to do, he will just, after he will take care of his family, he will finish his business. Do we do that, or we always come complaining? When we go to the office, we complain about our families, and when we come to the families, we complain about our office. And in between, we are cursing and doing everything. Am I right? So, that is not the Ummah. The Ummah of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is the Ummah of shukr, Ummah of sabr, Ummah of stamina, determination, Ummah that defeatism, and any state of hopelessness. Okay, I will finish with this. These are the three critical success for our Ummah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that. So first, he said, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. This is chapter 103. And Imam al-Shafi'i said, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not reveal anything in the Quran other than this surah, it is just enough. Because it sets the foundation for success. He said, Iman, Amal, Salih, Iman, action, good deeds, Haq, to stand always for the truth together, and to show sabr at time of test. Wal-Asr, Inna al-insana lafi khusr, man is at loss, except those who have faith, Iman, and those who implemented their Iman in good actions, and those who will come together to support the truth, and Haq, and those who will always show sabr at time of temptation, trials, and test. If we have faith, then Ummah of action, al-amal al-salih, and above all, it is a disciplined Ummah. Ummah that thinks right and does the right things, stay together, support each other, and along these lines, they cross every geographical boundary, and they deal with each other across racism, sexism, and nationalism. And at the end of it, that is an Ummah that was taught by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was taught by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In conclusion, I just want to remind you of this hadith that was narrated by Imam Ali radiallahu anhu. He was with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the Arab delegations, they used to come to announce their Islam. So they will speak in different tongues. Yes, they are Arabs, but they are not from Quraysh, the tribe of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Imam Ali could not understand what they said. But the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam will understand and he will respond and he will interact with them. So Imam Ali was amazed. He said, "Oh Prophet of Allah, how come? We are from one family. And you understand their tongues and we did not." He said, "Amma ana faqad addabani rabbi fa ahsana ta'dib." This is from Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave me this knowledge. So we are an Ummah Rabbaniya because every knowledge we have is directly from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So please, as of tonight, let us just make a commitment that we are the believers in the Book of Allah and we are the followers of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the Prophet, and we, through the Quran and the Sunnah, we come together to serve the Haqq and to show sabr and shukr. And with this, inshallah, understanding, we are ready to go together hand in hand in this dunya serving the religion of Islam. And when we die as Muslims. And we say, رَبِّ تَوَفَّنِي مُسْلِمًا وَأَلْحِقْنِي بِالصَّالِحِينَ. Thank you so much. Barakallahu fikum. It is more than 40 minutes which was given to me. وصلى اللهم وسلم على عبدك ونبيك محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.
جزاك الله خيرا دكتور. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that the Dr. Siddiqi's effort tonight, inshallah, will be added to his good deeds, inshallah. We're going to open the floor for questions. The first thing is, please, we want to stay with the subject that we're talking about. And the Dr. Siddiqi agreed to stay until Isha prayer, which is 8 o'clock. So let us first concentrate on the subject. And if we do not have any more questions about this subject, the concept of Ummah in Islam will move to any other subject. Because I have the microphone and I can do anything, I'm going to start. Okay. Sheikh, we have a natural love for our countries.
Yes.
And this is permitted. As you know, the Prophet ﷺ loved Mecca, and he said what he said when he was leaving Mecca. Nationalism, what is the limitation?
Yes. The Prophet ﷺ was asked, when he asked the Arabs just to leave away and to leave behind their backs al-asabiyya. Al-asabiyya is almost something close to nationalism today, or tribalism, or nepotism. They asked him, أَمِنَ الْعَصَبِيَّةِ أَنْ يُحِبَّ الرَّجُلُ قَوْمَهُ? Is it part of this asabiyya, the jahili tribalism, or nationalism, or regionalism, or this blood consanguinity? Is it part of it? I love my people. He said no. ولكن, he told, ولكن لا تعينهم على الظلم. Love them, but don't be part of any transgression. In other words, treat them equally with others. And when they did any kind of dhulm, you cannot support them. I would not be part of any transgression coming from anybody or any country or any nation simply because I am part of that nation. I am a Muslim first. I am not a Sudanese first. I am first a Muslim. So if I will see my brother or sister from Pakistan or Iran or India or Egypt, Egypt is the last one. or Saudi Arabia, I'm not going to tell him, no, because you are an Arab, I cannot support you in Haqq. So that is it. The nationalism becomes a real huge burden on us if I started to give it precedence over Islam. If I am a Sudani no matter what. No, you are not. You are a Muslim. So that is it. It is very hard for in our world today not to be a nationalist, but Islam asks you to be a Muslim first, a follower of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and then you think.